IOTA right now is currently exploding and going absolutely parabolic. In this video, we're going to be diving in at some technical analysis on TradingView and on CoinGecko to see where IOTA can potentially go. You guys can see right here, it is currently up 41 whipping percent out of the day right here. IOTA has been a sleeper, as you guys know. I used to be a big believer and a big holder of IOTA back in 2017, 2018. So obviously, very long. I unfortunately sold all my IOTAs. That doesn't mean I'm an IOTA hater. I just didn't like how slow things were moving. But if we have a look at X real quick on Twitter, we could see IOTA is the first DLT foundation regulated with ADG or AD Global, which is the Abu Dhabi, I believe, global market in Abu Dhabi. The new IOTA foundation will be seeded with over 100 million in IOTA tokens to support and accelerate the growth of IOTA ecosystem. Now, obviously, $100 million is a lot of money. And we could see right here that the volume of IOTA spiked like crazy. So these news actually just came out. I would say 20-30 minutes ago. Okay, about an hour ago, that's when the news came out. And obviously, guys, that's when everything pretty much started to explode. Look at this. This is one of the highest volume of IOTA we have seen right here since September 2021. So obviously, this is not a joke. This is pretty big news right here. We could see that the stochastic RSI are also looking very bullish. We could see that we are increasing right here on the stock RSI. It's like there's a lot of growth despite this massive 40% that we witnessed today. Okay, so not only do we have high in volume, we have a high stochastic RSI, we also broke this trend right here on IOTA. Okay, so we're talking about a trend since August 2022. Now, the all-time high for IOTA, guys, as you all know, it was approximately $7, and I was approximately in the last bull market. Okay, so I believe we went a little bit higher than. Okay, so it's not on Binance right here, but we did peak at $7 in the previous bull market. So not the one we had in 2019 all the way to 2021, 2022, but the one in 2016. IOTA, in fact, did go up to $6, which is obviously crazy. Now, assuming IOTA does have a chance to ever go back to the all-time high in 2021, that would be a 1000x return, a 10x return. Obviously, if we go back to $6-7, that would be a 26x return from here. So can IOTA really do that? Obviously, very possible. If we have a look at this massive news, this is probably the biggest news that IOTA has had since its launch when ICOs were first a thing. A lot of people thought that the Firefly wallet was going to be massive. Everyone got excited when the Firefly wallet came out, and in my opinion, it's just a new wallet, it's a new update. I don't think it's anything crazy, but obviously this news is very bullish. We could see right here that IOTA, guys, first of all, it's not just a typical blockchain, it's a block DAG. So it's a DAG, it's not a blockchain. So obviously it's not proof of work or proof of stake. The circling supply right now is sitting at $3 billion. Now, what's interesting about this is that back then the circling supply was sitting at 2.6 billion, and we were told that no supply would ever get minted on IOTA. So obviously something here is not adding up, which is why I essentially sold IOTA. But at the beginning, I was a very big fan. I was holding IOTA for years, guys, for years, until I had to essentially sell in the last bull market. So we could see right here IOTA sitting at 23 cents, up 39%. It is a top 100 cryptocurrency. The market cap is sitting at $743 million. Okay, so right under $1 billion, which is obviously pretty good. We could see that the total volume traded is sitting at 181 million. We know that a massive 100 million funded seed was pretty much added to the market. The fully dilution market cap is 1.1 billion, and this would assume the total supply would be in a circling supply, which would be $4.6 billion. Okay, so if we have a look right here at the all-time high market cap for IOTA, it was approximately $15 billion. And if we have a look at the price, obviously it says $5 right here. We peaked right above $5. In my opinion, we did go to $6 depending on what exchanges you are using or what exchanges you're looking at. But right here, obviously would give you the average on all the average of these exchanges. So you could obviously buy IOTA and all these crypto exchanges right here. You could buy it on Binance, XT, you could buy it on BingX, you could buy it on MEXC, on KuCoin, on Gate.io. So you could see IOTA, guys, is obviously traded on almost every exchanges. If we have a look at CoinGecko right here, IOTA is obviously top 100 cryptocurrency sitting at rank 73. Now, IOTA is pretty big, guys. It's not a small crypto, it's a crypto. The technology, IoT, Internet of Things is pretty big. You guys should definitely do your own research if you guys have never heard of IOTA. Me personally, I'm not going to be buying into IOTA, but of course that's just me. I think they do have a massive future. I think that they do have a BMW, if I remember, and Jaguar, but that's of course if I remember correctly. I've obviously been talking about so many cryptos, but is this the right time to buy IOTA right now when it's up 34%? Maybe not. Me personally, I will not be buying into this hype. I might find myself buying down the road, maybe right before the bull market starts, maybe at the beginning of 2024. But we know that these hypes right here are obviously very short term. The fact that IOTA is pumping right here towards the end of the month is very bullish. We got 1 day and 11 hours before the month ends. If we see a closure, okay, so we've seen pumps, guys, pump and dumps, right? We've seen a lot of people take advantage of pump and dumps, but if we see a closure on the monthly time frame above this resistance right here, this would obviously be very bullish. Okay, on the weekly time frame, also the time frame does end in 4 days and 11 hours, and we know that the weekly time frame will go into December. So obviously looking at the weekly is also a very important time frame. We're gonna have to see when the weekly candle closes, but having a look at IOTA, guys, the solution is pretty simple. You guys can have a look at their Firefly wallet. You can have a look at their roadmap. Their Firefly wallet is actually their new wallet. I actually like their new wallet. Their new wallet is pretty clean. But that's my quick video, guys, on IOTA. I believe I did a full IOTA review in my channel 2-3 years ago, so if you guys want to essentially follow that, make sure you click on the top right here. I will be adding that video. It's a very old video, but of course it is still relevant to today essentially. So if you guys like this video, of course, don't forget to smash that subscribe button, leave a like, and I will see you guys in my next video tomorrow.